All right, you just listened to Super Eagles captain John Mikel Obi, and of course Chelsea winger, Chelsea forward, Chelsea midfielder, Chelsea winger Victor Moses. And as you know, I mean, that basically sums up everything you want to listen to. Victor Moses saying, "Look, I'm ready to play anywhere the coach wants to play me," and the captain of the team saying, "Look, we just want to win because we know when we win, it makes the job easier." And that's just what, I mean, the average fan on the street wants to hear from the players.
Yes, and you forgot to add right wing back.
Yeah,
okay. To Victor Moses, because he's playing almost
that's
everywhere.
how versatile he has become.
Yes, it's all about trying to get the best out of the young man and seeing where he fits in. It reminds me of how Gareth Bale started out. He used to be a left full back,
yeah.
And then left back before gradually progressing forward because of his pace, and now he's one of the most expensive players in the world. Perhaps we are yet to see the best of Victor Moses with the way Antonio Conte has been using him, and he's been doing pretty well. I think for me, it's the best period of his career. If you ask me,
we have to utilize that.
The way he has played, and I like the fact that he's saying, "Look, I'm just ready to play. I don't care which position, as long as I'm on that field, giving my all." This is one of the more patriotic Nigerian players, that I've seen. Out of the others, not trying to just single him out, but really, he's time and time shown that he really wants to give it all. Even when it wasn't going well for him, at club level, was still committed.
Yeah.
To say, "Look, I'm ready to play for Nigeria at every point in time."
Everything seems to be going on well. I don't know, maybe we should not get carried away. Everything is going on well. The mood is right. I mean, everything is right, and the game has not been played, but a lot of people just that have that feeling that everything will go well on Saturday.
Yes, I think it's because there's a spirit of change in it.
And it's in the air.
Yes, it's everywhere. He's gone beyond politics, and I think he's also, in the dressing room.
Does it have anything to do with the manager, Gernot Rohr? Maybe his organizational ability, that feeling of change. Like
I think a lot has to do with the manager, with the coach coming in, because definitely it brings a lot of respect into the dressing room, and it brings a lot of order, into the dressing room, and I'm sure the players themselves already understand, where the coach is coming from and where he wants to get to. A coach who came in first and said, "Look, I'm not all about the money," and we have joked about the fact that if you don't pay, maybe you. But he said it. Look, I've gone to places where I've been hold salaries, but yeah, I'm in Nigeria to come and qualify, even though he didn't come out outrightly, to say it about. But of course, this is a man who means business, and I'm sure that has trickled down to the players, in the dressing room, on the field of play. For the coach, who is very credible again. Yes, you might want to say maybe just on the African continent, but he's come out to say, "Look, take the job seriously," and he's giving everybody a level playing field. Show yourself, show the talent that you have. I remember some players who were not picked, and everybody was agitating for. He's giving everybody
got a chance.
Some got a chance. So he's giving everybody a chance to prove themselves. Because at the same time, he's still also trying to get his best, squad.
Right balance.
Exactly.
And Femi, that will lead us to the next thing I'm going to ask you quickly. In spite of all the positives, in spite of all the good things we can say about the national team under Gernot Rohr, it does seem to have some problems. Can you identify those problems and probably the things he needs to do to fix those problems? A lot of people have pointed to the defense as maybe one of the problems.
Yeah, that's the major problem of the Super Eagles right about now. We've complained about the full-back roles, the left back, the right back. We haven't still found that right balance. We've actually lacked quality from that part of the field in a long time. The likes of Babayaro, Iteze, and on those sides, the Odia, to mention a few of those names who have actually thrived well.
Really thrived in that
now, we are looking at it. Ambrose, okay, he's out now. Musa Mohammed,
Shehu Abdullahi.
Shehu Abdullahi. We are looking at the left back. We are saying Echejile, maybe he has lost it.
Yeah.
Let's put someone else in there. So there's a little bit of test there, and also the goalkeeping position. Since Eyama left, looked like Kali Kemen was a very good, deputy, and he has stood up, to be the mayor of that region of the field. But now he's out of this game. Now we are left with three options, and we are thinking, okay, which is best to fit. So I'm sure the coach will have a headache, in picking the right goalkeeper, because he's the last line of defense. So his duty is as important, as the four in front of him. So it's going to be really tough, I don't want to be in his shoes, particularly.
Just you don't want to.
Of this, particular situation in a must-win game, by doing in front of the home crowd.
Demanding
yes, it's going to be really tough for him to deal with that. But I think in the middle of the park, we're a bit settled, with the players we have. We saw the captain, Kelubi, we have the Nazi, we have John Ogu, who has also come to join in. And
those are the Algerians in your picture, like we told you earlier. They arrived in town today, and so we'll be talking about them much later. Let's go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll talk a little about the Algerian team, then bring it home, talk about what's happening on the domestic scene, and we'll go on from there on Sports Tonight. Join us again.